Yeah, and D Brown says Harbaugh is doing it the right way. You can't lose the locker room the way he's doing it. And D Brown has also mentioned that it's clear that JJ is the starter. They're doing this to honor Cade to start off, but you that can be true. But what if Cade plays better in the game and then JJ does not play as well in his game? So to me, if JJ is the starter, then just make him the starter. Like, I don't play these games. Like, this is not like this is big time football. You don't. This isn't high school. You don't have time to mess around and you know we're trying to appease both guys. If it's pretty clear that JJ is the starter, then just announce that JJ is the starter and let's not do this dance that we're doing. This is big time football. This is big boy football. If you got emotions, sorry, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
Right.
So if that's the case, then just roll with JJ, right? Because if it's clear to the coaching staff that JJ is the better quarterback, then it's probably clear to the players as well that JJ is the starting quarterback and the better guy. So if what you feel is true, D Brown, then why are we doing the dance? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's the truth, I get it. Like, Cade, yes, you've done. He did a really good job last year of running this offense. And yes, he was voted team captain. That doesn't mean that you have to be a starter. Usually it is a guy being a starter. But I think that's more, it's more to being a team captain is not you're the best player on the team. It's you are a leader on the team. Your teammates respect you. They look to you for guidance. Like, that's what you're someone that we can count on every single day, not just the games, but practice, in the classroom, like meetings, things like that. Like, you're a guy that we can count on, and we know that you're going to lead us and do the right things. And it may be that you play every play. It may be that you don't. So to me, those things are separate. It doesn't mean, like, captain doesn't mean QB1. It just means you're a leader. So to me, but he can be a team captain and not be the starting quarterback. Like, that's okay as well. So I guess that's my thing. If it's clear it's JJ, then just make the decision.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly. I mean,
we're missing the point. Okay.
I remember looking at his comments this whole time. It's like the guy D Brown, he's making it seem like, oh, this is a fantastic decision. It's like it's indecision. It's not even a decision. It's indecision. Anytime you're playing a middle ground, right? And as of now, all we know is the first two games. Harbaugh didn't say Cade's going to play the first game and then JJ is JJ's job's going forward. It's Cade game 1, JJ game 2. 50-50. 2 games, one guy gets one, the other guy gets the other. That's it. If you're being 50% on a decision, it's indecision. I'm like, and the decision is who is the starting quarterback. There's no dual starting quarterback. It's either one guy or the other. Now you might do and like, what's the saying? Like, if they say you got 2 quarterbacks, you have 2 starting quarterbacks, you don't have one, or something like that. Like, you have to make a decision here. And we do need to call line, because, like, you can call up anytime. I don't know how you could be so like, oh my God, I love this decision and it's going to work out great. And it's like, I mean, we're not saying that it's going to work out badly. All we're saying is that there is the opportunity that this could create even more indecision or controversy. So what if both guys play well? And what's the big deal? I saw this too. What's the big deal of JJ starting at night? I don't care. Start at night or the daytime, that doesn't matter to me. You got to perform. And would it make a bigger deal if it was against a big-time opponent? Sure. There's a lot of hype there, because not only all eyes are on you, but you have a big opponent that you have to play well against. Playing a night game versus a crappy team doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So it's like, I think people hear our tonality and if they think that we're being negative, all we're saying is that there are pros and cons to going about it this way. And for the big question of who is going to be the guy for this team going forward, we don't have the answer to that yet. All we have, Des, and the good people that are watching us today, listening to us today, you have the guy that you like and the guy that the other person likes. You either like Cade or you like JJ, or you're in the side, or you're kind of like, well, I just want to win. But it's not, We don't know today. Okay, this back and forth is over. We know who the guy is. Let's play football, and that's the point. That's what we're talking about. I think that me and you are in lockstep. That both these guys can be very successful here. The team in terms of being in the mix of what they did last year. Both guys are more than capable of doing that. But one guy has a higher upside. We're all pretty much in lockstep with that. But what we're saying is that we're still in this limbo. And it's okay to say that. Okay, well, this is cool. We see what both guys are doing in the game. But we're still kind of in the limbo. And I just want the best guy to finally show themselves so we can put this behind us and focus purely on winning football games.
Yeah, it's like I said, the decision or lack thereof is what it is. But it seems like a lot of people are thinking that it's going to be JJ or that it is already JJ. And I just think football is way too, at this level, is just too big time to be playing or catering to somebody's ego. And if you think that is Cade and you think you need to do that to honor, like, is one person bigger than the team? Because I know what Bo Schembechler thinks. No, it's not. One person is not. So we are not going to change our operation just to appease one player's ego. We're just not going to do it. So, D Brown, all right, we're really struggling to understand. No, we're not. We are. What I'm saying is, I understand what you have said. You've left plenty of comments, and thank you for them. But I understand what you're saying. You're saying, hey, they're going to honor Cade by letting him start game one. Basically, from game 2 forward, it's going to be JJ. I get it. I understand that. But the point is, if it's going to be JJ, if you're sure it's going to be JJ, then why even have the faux start for Cade? I get it. He's a team captain. I understand that too. But there's no point of doing that. Like, this is big boy football. This is not little league. This is not high school. We don't have time for that.
It's a business.
Michigan is trying to win a Big Ten championship and a national championship. We don't have time for kiddie stuff, because that's exactly what that is.